Oh no, we're live. Did you? It was melting.
Are there any survivors in there?
A little bit.
Holy moly.
It was melting. I couldn't let it melt.
That was like 5 minutes worth of work there. I'm impressed.
However long you were taking to show me your
I am impressed.
Your
my thing.
shit.
Just my thing. Hello, Jason.
Oh, and
hello,
7
Melanie.
days to die.
7 days to die, Castle. Yes, I know. I'm building stuff on 7 days to die. It happens.
Um,
It is Monday. It is 8 o'clock. And if it's Monday at 8 o'clock, it is Mighty Monkeys Nerd World News. And I am your host. My name is Chris. With me, as always, is the ever-vested and vivacious and the ice cream destroyer, Tanya.
Can you move the mouse? Because it's like on my mouth.
Oh, stop it. You know,
It's
nobody
like-
can see that.
I
right?
know no one can see it, but it's bothering the
All right, here we
heck
go.
out of me.
Ready? I'm gonna pick
I'll
it
stop
with
it.
it. Stop that. No, come on. Peter's here. Michelle Selden's here. Hello, Michelle. And Dana is on board on the phone with my sister. We'll rewatch later. Sounds good, Dana. And hello, Dana's sister. Vicky's on board. Greg is here.
I don't think I've seen the name Michelle Selden.
It's
before.
a new visitor, and it's nice to see you, Michelle.
Yay!
All right.
We like new visitors.
There we go. Yes, you're gonna get your turn in a little bit, Juno. You relax. You wait your
This
turn.
thing was full at 7:50.
750. You crushed it.
Oh,
Chocolate chip
melting.
cookie dough. If you want to get to Tanya and bribe her in any way, shape, or form, Ben and Jerry's chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream, or chocolate chip cookies, apparently, or something Grogu related. Those are things. What ice cream is it? It's Ben and Jerry's
Chocolate chip
chocolate
cookie
chip
dough.
cookie dough.
That's my go-to.
That is her thing. That is her favorite. How is everybody out there? It has been an interesting couple of weeks, I tell you, and here we are, 5 days away from Flower City Comic Con 2023, the 7th Flower City Comic Con. Let's see, been here before, just quiet, looking forward to the show. See you there, Michelle. Make sure you tap me if you see me walking around and saying, "Hi, I'm Michelle Selden." I would love to be able to meet you face to face. Sierra Beers is con crunching like a madman. Sierra, I cannot wait to see what you've got in store for us. I believe it's Prince Adam is one of them. I believe I saw that. And so I'm looking for, why did you turn the fan off?
Because I got cold.
It's going to get really cozy
I know, but
in here. You know that, right?
Just give me a couple minutes. Between the ice cream and the fan and everything, it got cold.
Drink more mead.
I know.
Drink
So
more mead.
Deanna and I went to see our friend Michael Koski this weekend.
Caitlin Vasquez is on board, first-time viewer for the stream, and will be first-time attending FC3 this year. Caitlin,
Come
I
find
very
us.
much, yeah, seriously,
Definitely come find us.
We are looking forward to meeting you. That is awesome, and we're looking forward to seeing you. That is fantabulous.
So Deanna and I took a road trip on Saturday.
Yeah, went to
ErieCon.
ErieCon in
to
Pennsylvania.
check it out. Yep, we went to ErieCon a couple of years ago, and so
Hello, Michael.
we went back on Saturday, and Michael, we saw Michael. Michael said he saw us too. And then we went to Primanti Brothers for lunch, and then one of my coworkers, 10 o'clock, Sierra, was upset with me because they.
Making a mess over here. Carry on.
So we did that, and my kids were very happy that we brought back Krispy Kremes for them. But Deanna and I picked up it's Ironstone Mead. I think local to the Erie area. They were doing tastings, some samples. This is the Rich's traditional, I think. So they tried 3 different ones and things like that.
This is good. I'm an aficionado of mead, and I got to tell you, this is very, very good. So let's see. Nico, zombie sighting on chat. Or can't wait till the Julia Riching panel on Saturday. Zombie sighting on chat. Yep. It's just to be a thing. No Doctor Who panel this year. No, there will be no Doctor Who panel this year. I just didn't have the time for all of the fandoms.
I'm not guessing to see who is FC3 today.
It's probably Anne. And
I hate Deanna.
so, I had to make that tough choice. It was not easy. But there you
It's
have
like
it.
right now, you don't feel as though you would have done it justice.
Well, I mean, the 60th anniversary is after the convention, not before. And we can sit around staring at each other saying, okay, what do we expect? And we've done that job already. We did that last year. We talked about the 60th anniversary and what we expect. And Jody's doctor regenerated just after. Oh, Dan!
We were both.
We were both wrong. That's Vanessa. Dan, good to see you, Mr. President.
Greetings as myself.
It was a hard choice to make. I mulled it over a couple of different times. Let's see. Wear my Viking helmet? No, you don't need to be a Viking to drink mead. I'm a Renaissance geek. I should be in full garb, if anything.
Jason, Dan is here. No kidding.
Drinking mead out of my DM's goblet.
Damn the man. Oh yeah, we can damn.
Don't damn the man. Damn.
We damn him sometimes.
No, I meant Dan.
Oh, you were right.
Oh my God, I meant Dan.
You were right, Sarah.
No. She was not right the first time. Let her off the hook. She made the mistake.
Okay,
she acknowledged that.
He might be saying damn at times. But...
So.
Oh no, we were talking earlier around dinner that I feel this is the calm before the storm because I am not necessarily mentally prepared for Thursday afternoon, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think I still need to write my checklist of things that I have to make sure that I get done. I printed the celebrity schedules today. Michael is the storm. Yes. And I'm just not sure exactly.
Hello, Jenny Sherwood.
What else? Okay. Daughter and
Van
her.
Steenberg. That is a great name. Van Steenberg. That is awesome. Wait, the con is this weekend? Yes, Dan, it's this week. It's like the commercial we did a couple of years ago when we had the digital billboard. Right, and Dan and I.
Well, it's like we should advertise. You mean
that?
Yes, Dan. The con is this weekend.
And Dan, whether you like it or not, we're ready.
We're ready.
We're ready. We're ready.
We're ready. We're ready. I had to put my
absolutely,
feet down.
Jenny. I am also. That's one of the people I'm most looking forward to meeting. So let's go over that list. Let's do the fundamentals here. It is the Flower City Comic-Con coming at you. Its 7th show. It's 3rd at the Total Sports Experience in Gates. We will be at the aforementioned Total Sports Experience in Gates, the indoor soccer fields.
880 Elm Grove Road.
Right off the 531. So you take 531, get off at Elm Grove, turn south, which maybe, turn left if you're coming from 490, and maybe turn right if you're coming from somewhere else. Just be mindful of that. We're across the street from the Rochester Tech Park, but it is 880 Elm Grove Road. It will be opening at 10 a.m. on Saturday, the 16th of September. It will be closing on Saturday at 7 o'clock and then reopening once again at 10 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, the 17th. Closing at 5 o'clock. So 10 to 7 Saturday, 10 to 5 on Sunday, the 16th and 17th of September at the Total Sports Experience in Gates at 880 Elm Grove Road. Okay, across the street from the Rochester Tech Park. Tickets will be on sale at the door. Just so we're clear on this, the weekend pass does cover the whole weekend. There was a question about that recently, and we just kind of wanted to make sure that was out there. There will be Saturday-only tickets available, Sunday-only tickets available. If you have family members that are under the age of 10 years old, they will be free with an adult. Juno, you are being mean and rude. You will stop. Yeah, like, my fuzzy child is going to listen like my teenagers did. Too bad we couldn't get David Boreanaz. Okay, non sequitur. We'll roll with that. We'll put him on our list of people to look into in the future.
To go with charisma for.
Oh, you know what? That's true. Angel. I was thinking more along the lines of well, no. You know what? David Boreanaz, that is the excellent call. That is the excellent call, Jenny. Thank you very much for that point out. I start thinking about so many different details. Sometimes I forget the easy ones. I almost was thinking Sarah Michelle Gellar would have been a better pair up, but no, she was a more involved character in the Angel series.
Yes.
So definitely a good call for that. Nico took vacation days for this. I'm coming home. And be nice to Juno. I don't want to be nice to Juno. She's never nice to me.
Oh my God. She was obnoxious, jumping all over me earlier.
Can we drive the DeLorean and go back in time? Can you drive? This is a 2-part question. Can you drive the DeLorean? No. Can you go back in time? Also, no. Sorry. It's one of those things.
I don't know.
James Marsters. Yeah. I mean,
maybe I can ask to drive the DeLorean or the Mystery Machine this year.
We had a line on James Marsters a couple of years ago, if I remember correctly. Unfortunately, we just couldn't get the contract type stuff to mesh up, but I want to take another run at him because he would be a lot of fun. Chris, we got to play the game after the con of how many people do we get for attendees where I guess a number and you say if it's close or not. I'm good with that. Do we know?
Sorry, I'm laughing at Melanie's. Greg took vacation days to help make 600 scavenger hunt packs. He doesn't know that yet. Sorry, I guess he knows now if he's listening.
Sierra, for edification, for completion's sake, last year we had 4,100. So you can place your guesses based on that number from last year's show. We had 3,100 was in 2021, 4,000 in 2022. So that's where we are right now. He just heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Caitlin,
do you guys know the movie Monster Squad? Yes, Jenny, we do actually know that movie. I don't think I've ever seen it, but I do remember seeing it being advertised, and I do know that it ran in the theaters. So,
Caitlin says, "Will you have a pamphlet or designated signs to give direction or info for certain areas booths at the con?" Yes to both.
So what's going to happen is this: there's going to be a comic book. Our very first comic book, and on the back of it will be a QR code, and that will take you into a lot of the program aspects, schedules, map, things like that. That will be on the Gather app, which you can download and look for Flower City Comic Con 2023. There will also be plenty of signage in the arena, in the venue, so that you know where the panel rooms are, where the gaming areas, where the VIPs will be. We're not going to point out where the vendor floor is because as soon as you walk in, you'll see it. So if you need directions on how to get to the vendor floor, I can't help you on that one. You're going to be beyond my abilities to
on the back of
jump in.
On the back of the comic book is the map also.
Yes, on the back of the comic book will also be the map. Thank you for reminding me.
And anyone that's in a red shirt that says security on the back, or anyone that is in a blue shirt that says Flower City Comic Con volunteer will help direct you to where you need to go.
And if you see any of the directors running around, we usually are wearing black jackets with the Mighty Monkey logo on the back. So if you see us and you have questions, feel free to stop us and ask said questions. The worst we can say is, "Hey, I'm not sure, but let's find out." That's one of those things that will happen from time to time.
We'll say, "I don't have the answer for you right now, but I will find it out for you."
So let's run down. We'll do, we don't have a map in front of us at the moment, but let's go ahead and talk a little bit about it. When you walk in the front door of the Total Sports Experience, right out of the parking lot, you will run right into Sybil, the box office goddess. She'll be right there at the front desk. And she will be one of those people who will be able to help you get your tickets, get yourself processed, get you a program, get you all squared away, and then you will then go into the venue itself with a quick trip to security. Especially if you're in cosplay and or if you're carrying a bag, we are going to ask that we give you a quick check over just to make sure that everybody is safe and playing nice. To your right will be the vendor floor. The vendor floor is on the largest field in the building. We have about 150 vendors this year, I think, give or take. And you will see most of them. 162, even better. See, give or take.
Yeah.
And most of them will be on the floor right there to your right as you walk in. As soon as you pass security, if you look to your left, you will see the field through the concourse. You will see a field where in the past couple of years, the panel rooms used to be. But this year, that's where our VIP row will be. And the back half of that field will be hosting Millennium Games and the gaming area. So we're going to be using that field for something a little bit on the different side. So you can either make that left turn and head towards that field, find the VIPs, find the Millennium Games area, or you can keep going straight and you'll be going right through the concourse of the TSC itself. To your left, in the middle of the room or the middle of the building, will be the concession stand, which is not going to be operating this year, but we have a plan for that. But there's also going to be some vending machines there. Okay. And I'm going to be getting to that.
we got some questions.
Yeah, we got some
through.
questions. I'm promising we're going to get to all of your questions before we close up shop today. And if you keep processing through that core of the, and with the vendor floor on your right, you will see a big open garage door in the back. If you walk towards that, and at your first left, you will see artist area. You will also see another field. The other field that had been the gaming field in the past will be an area where we're keeping the vehicles that will be used for photo ops, such as the DeLorean, the Mystery Machine, Thor the Impala, and the Chariot from Hunger Games. But beyond that will be the main stage, where we will have the cosplay contest. We will be meeting all of our VIP guests for their panels and Q&As. Will be on the main stage this year. We have a couple of other demonstrations that will be happening throughout the course of the weekend, and that will be all found on the main stage, which is the old gaming field from last year. And it'll be on that left turn as soon as you're walking towards the back. Now, should you choose to go through that back open garage door, you will be greeted by the food truck rodeo. There will be a variety of food trucks on either side of the opening. There will be a tent where you'll be able to have some food, or you can bring it in and sit in one of the bleachers inside the main building. But we ask you to keep going back, and what you're going to see past those food tents will be panel rooms 2 and 3, which will be in outdoor covered tents for this year. And so those guys will be out there, and that's where we have a lot of the fandom panels, some of the more smaller discussion panels, some, I believe, music appreciation panels, trivia contests, things like that. That will be out past the food trucks in the backyard. So that's a whole thing. Now, Jenny asks, can we take pictures of the cars? That can be arranged. Some of them will ask you for just a nominal little fee to have a picture taken with the car, but most of those will be available. Okay, and so let's see. If I have tickets on my phone, they have a machine beep us in. Yes, Jenny, that is correct. Usually they do have a QR scanner, just as Sierra points out. Jenny has another question about the scavenger hunt. And you keep holding your hand up.
I know.
So you jump right in.
It has to do with the box office before I forget about happening at the box office.
Go for it.
If you're coming in and you need tickets, there will be a table for people to purchase their tickets. And then there should be a separate table in that box office area, because one was like this and one was like this.
Okay.
And the one that was facing the doors was buying tickets. The one that was sideways was people that already had their tickets. So there were kind of like two lines, so people didn't get stuck there.
Yeah, and Sybil will keep that organized.
So that's why I was making sure that people knew
Nope.
that.
And Jenny, you were doing throwing some great questions at us, and we appreciate that. Let's see. Nico's jumping in. MK2 movie news. I'm assuming that's Mortal Kombat. Joe Taslim, who played Sub-Zero in the new Mortal Kombat movie, confirmed to be Noob Saibo in sequel. Mortal Kombat fans know this is a big deal if there are others that don't know. Okay, cool. And so that should be interesting. Caitlin Vasquez asks, can we bring drinks or snacks in our bags? I don't see a problem with that. Do you? Have we been told about anything along those lines? I don't think so.
All I know is people can't sell drinks or snacks.
So, Caitlin, you can bring snacks and drinks as long as you don't sell them off to people. How's that sound? Is that fair?
I'm thinking any dietary restrictions and things like that you probably want to make sure, if you have a medical condition where you have to make sure that, such as a diabetic, that you have to.
Right. Do you have the list of the food trucks that are going to be there? I know we
posted it.
We posted it on our Facebook. So be mindful that we are going to have food there. The concession stand inside the building will not be open and not be running. However, we are going to make sure there are food trucks available. There will be things to eat there at the convention.
That's Deanna's on that.
Deanna, food trucks are, and they will be coming up in our chat. So keep an eye on that. Deanna will be punching that up quickly.
Jenny, if you're talking about a selfie with one of the stars, you would be paying them. Most likely it's in cash. I don't know if they are taking cards. Our autograph and photo and our selfie prices are on our website under the tab that says guests. It's all in each of their descriptions. Like, I think right at the end of their bio, it says how much the cost is for everything.
Gotcha.
So
gotcha. Jeff Knapp got his tickets. We'll see you on Saturday. Jeff Knapp, one of the people who has been to every single FC3 that we've had, and I love it. I'm looking forward to seeing you, buddy. You have had no choice in the matter. Jeff has had a choice, and he's chosen to come hang out with us. We've had no choice. We're stuck.
Yeah, well, no, we had a choice. We made the choice to start this.
There it is. Waffles are wild. The Melt Truck, Tom's Coffee, Monster Hots, Buddha Burger, and Kona Ice are the food trucks that'll be joining us this weekend.
Yeah, I'm Waffles are wild. Anne's been to every FC3 too.
Yes.
And the first one,
was her choice.
Was her choice.
And then she got drafted.
Yeah, and she choice. What is this choice? You don't have a choice.
We're looking forward to meeting
Anne's
Jenny.
was one of her first dates with Wade.
Yeah. I remember that's
no poutine truck. We're trying.
Michael, I'm gonna be making you some poutine. So
yeah. We got you covered.
We're gonna make sure you're covered, boss. Peter's been around from the start too. That's fantastic. I know Peter's also been to a lot of the trivia nights and the game nights that we used to do, and hopefully we'll be able to get back into sooner or later. I've been watching Peter's little girl grow up.
Oh my God, she was so little.
She was so tiny now. But she's still tiny and she's still adorable.
Yes, she's 8 now, I think.
I think so. Yeah, something like that.
You guys.
I know. Michael. 2019 was Sierra's first one back at the Blue Cross Arena. Nice. Melanie, this is her second Flower City Comic Con. Unfortunately, Melanie no longer has a choice in the matter. She will be with us for the rest of the duration. Her and Greg are now stuck.
We have adopted them. They've been adopted.
They're part of the family at this point.
Michael's part of the family. Yep. Susan is a cousin.
Isn't it? That's a thing. I mean, I don't even see Michael as a VIP guest anymore. He's just part of the family. We love having him on board with us, and it's he's just so much fun to hang out with.
Aw,
you know,
I know we're doing a lot of aw.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's always we've put a lot of work into this one. I mean, Anne and Dan, Brian, Deanna, everybody has been just absolutely crushing it for months now. So we're just excited to have this particular show ready to go and bring it to you. And of course, the stress levels have been there. You know, stress levels have been up there. I think we've all quit at least 2 or 3 times each at this point.
Michael, I don't know what VIP perks you're talking about. There aren't any.
Let's see.
Just kidding.
Peter says, yes, my daughter keeps asking when they're going to bring the game night back. It's soon. We're talking about it.
We're working on it. We're definitely working on it.
We're starting to talk about it again. Let's see. Making a mini trip from Cicero, New York to attend. Wish I knew about FC3 prior, but we'll definitely make it a tradition to join every upcoming event. Caitlin,
I'm glad that you are finding out about us now. Yep. It does not matter.
And Sierra is just an advertisement billboard that tells everybody about the con. Thank you, Sierra. We love you for it. Thank you, sweets.
And Melanie goes, Koski, VIP perk. You get to judge cosplay now.
Yeah.
Yes. Michael is one of our cosplay judges. Yep. He is our celebrity cosplay judge.
Yep.
We figure that he has some great insight into some cosplay. And he cosplays himself also. Not as himself, but he actually cosplays.
This is not actually known, but all 7 years of Flower City Comic Con, I have been in cosplay at the convention.
He has.
I am always cosplaying my favorite fantasy character of all time. That would be somebody who gets plenty of sleep at night and is financially stable. Financially and emotionally stable. Mm-hmm. But so yeah, if you see me at the convention, I'm actually in cosplay. That joke is terrible. That joke is absolutely terrible.
Michael's
I have cosplayed as myself before. That's amazing.
No, Jenny, you'll be able to get all the information for the hunt at the Melanie Muses table at the convention.
You've got to turn that fan back on.
Okay.
It's cozy in here.
Okay.
It is cozy in this off. I have basically the studio, the Nerd World News studio is the home office here at my house, my own home. And it's a little 10x10 room, and you got a computer, and you got the lights, and you got Tanya, who's really, really hot too. And
but tonight it's funny because Saturday was kind of cold. Yesterday it was cold, so. But today had
Sarah Lolo's on board. Me and Patrika Lolo will be there as vendors. Artists back again.
Nice.
So excited to see you guys again. That's fantastic.
Oh,
Jenny's got a good question. Oh, thanks. Does the hunt cost anything?
Melanie,
I don't believe that costs anything, but let's check on that to be sure.
Oh, and 72 vendors are participating in the scavenger hunt.
Oh, 72.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's going to be like 72 prizes.
That's amazing.
Michael, Melanie has full permission to
Scooch over just a smidge.
um
Come here, you.
hurt you.
For all of you who have not joined the Nerd World News broadcast, come here. Here is our mascot, the Nerd World News mascot. This is Juno. Juno is my 4-year-old Australian Shepherd, and she is our baby. Huh? She's my baby. Yes, thank you for kiss. Okay. Dadu, I give kisses.
Lots of kisses.
She is like, Dadu, you have a flavor.
Dadu, you got hot and sweaty at work.
Yeah, wow, apparently. She is just, this is molestation, child. All right, you just relax. Relax, little girl.
Yeah. Oh,
I know.
until she's jumping on you.
Yeah, seriously.
Hi.
And barking at you. Hi, Mom.
Hi. Or going like this.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
Oh, Michael.
And she loves pizza crusts and pepperonis.
Melanie goes, Michael, I'm going to be armed with foam ninja stars, so bring it.
Good girl, Joe.
I see there's going to be a showdown between Melanie and Michael. My money's on Melanie.
I'm here for it. This is going to be fun. I am.
Scott's playing Baldur's Gate.
Yep. I'm not. Not at the moment, at least. I'm obsessed with that building that I'm working on 7 Days to Die. Once I'm settled with that, I'll go back to Baldur's Gate.
Sarah, it would be Chris at fc3roc.org.
Yep.
Hold on.
No, actually, I took that off, but hang on just a second. Boom. This is a great link because it takes you to almost our entire digital presence on the internet. It takes you to our podcast channels. It takes you to our various websites. It'll take you to the FC3 website. It should be, some of our emails will be out there. There's just so many different things that are available through that link. I'll leave it up for another moment or two. Linktree, Mighty Monkey. We are the Mighty Monkey Corporation, the producers and purveyors and producers of the Flower City Comic Con, coming at you like a spider monkey, September 16th and 17th at Total Sports Experience in Gates. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, follow us wherever we go, and we will lead you to where the entertainment is. That's the out cue from our old podcast. So, and I still can do it. And we haven't recorded in like 2 years.
Yeah. Well,
and I can still I can still drop that hammer, baby.
I think we need to kind of get back into it with doing some stuff.
Oh, really?
I think so. I mean, because
I'm not doing a podcast without Billy.
I know, and that's the struggle.
That's the struggle. Is
Billy?
I want to make sure we're working around our buddy's schedule because I miss my Billy. Billy's just a hell of a guy. Just an absolutely hell of a guy. All right. So Sarah says, awesome. Once you see us, you'll remember us 100%. I am looking forward to it, Sarah. Working very forward to it. And Michael says, I'm going to follow you. You stalker. I'm so here for it.
Fortunately, there's not as many spaces for him to hide in.
Yeah, like when he and Greg decided to descend upon the convention center in year 3.
And
that was hilarious.
Send me text messages.
Michael Koski is a part of my all-time favorite picture of Flower City Comic Con history.
Hold on.
No, you're not going to be able to. It's not going to come out right now. So what we'll do is we'll post it somewhere along the line. Let's just suffice it to say that Michael and Greg French hijacked Josh Herdman from Harry Potter, and they proceeded to do a little investigating and managed to get the coolest selfie I have ever seen in the history of Flower City Comic Con. One of these days we'll share it with you. Let's see. So they called me the dancing lady Supergirl and the wife of the artist. Very good. Bonnie Hildwin. Oh my God, that'd be amazing. Okay, cool.
What did Bonnie say?
Let's see. My goal is to attend next year. Got a new used car. Very good. Congratulations, Bonnie. I hope you have many, many safe and happy miles with your new car. That's fantastic. I know that vibe. I've had my car now for a couple of years, and it's been an interesting ride. But, you have that moment where you finally get out of the thing that was driving you nuts. Tanya, did you get the AirTag to put on Koski?
Sean!
You were supposed to say anything, Sean.
Oh,
we were going to sneak it in.
No, actually, Wade's got those cow tags.
There you go.
We're going to tag his ear.
Yep. Bonnie is a muser. We love musers. Musers are amazing.
None of the celebrities canceled on us.
Nope.
No.
As soon as the SAG-AFTRA strike was announced, Tanya was on the phone and emailing agents immediately, and we were able to reconfirm everybody. So none of the talent that we signed for this year's show had any issues whatsoever with coming to Flower City Comic Con. So that's cool. We didn't get touched at all by that.
Yes, Sarah. There will be music and a dancing stage again.
Mhm.
The stage isn't going to dance, but you're going to have the ability to dance on the stage. Um, there is a cosplay dance party after the cosplay contest. We'll start around 6ish.
Bonnie said my other car has over 380,000 miles. Bonnie could have driven her car to the moon with 380,000 miles. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. I can't even admit my car's got 120,000.
Michael's like, oh, hey, I can't make it. That's okay. We'll call Greg.
Yeah, seriously. And yes, we've confirmed on several occasions Charisma is going to be attending.
I talked to her agent this afternoon. Yes.
Yeah.
So
we confirmed Charisma at least twice just to make sure that nothing was happening. But yeah,
Melanie, Michael Koski. No
yeah,
kidding.
like I said at one moment ago, we confirmed with all of our guests there were no issues. Nobody even said they were hesitating at that point. Chris Longwell's on board. Hello, Chris Longwell. Good to see you, my man.
You should have gotten an email, Chris Longwell from Grotix.
Yes.
I think you took it.
And we don't have the ability to announce it yet, but we're already working on the dates for show number 8 in 2024. Our hope is that we will have something to announce officially this weekend during the 7th show. We'll start talking about the 8th show. She and I have over dinner tonight. We're already talking about people we want to put on our wish list for folks to approach to say, hey, are you interested in coming out? Some really cool names we were talking about already.
Melanie.
Yep. Melanie will definitely be hopefully with us for her 3rd year.
She doesn't have a chance.
she,
Greg Newton, have my people talk to your people. My people's Melanie.
And your people is Ann.
Okay, there's that Greg. There's a Greg Newton, but I was thinking Greg French.
Yes.
So
yes.
if I can't get Koski, I'm going to take the other one.
Yeah, Jenny, I'd heard about that. They'd had some issues with folks canceling on them, which was unfortunate.
Well, one of the wrestlers got hurt.
Yeah,
Sting,
I heard that.
Right, Sting?
Sting. I don't remember who it was,
Sting?
but I knew that you were correct. At least that one of the wrestling guests had been injured. I will always vote Koski in 2024. I'm going to write him in for president even.
Michael will be sick and tired of us. Yeah.
No.
Oh, Jenny, I was right. It was Sting.
Okay.
I knew which Greg you meant. Couldn't resist.
I think there were some other issues with the Buffalo Cons guest list as well, but I know they had a couple people back out, so that was a thing.
Yeah.
And that's something we always that always is on our minds. So we're always making sure to check in with agents. We don't sit quietly and just hope for the best. We do check in with them every so often. Hey, is there anything that's coming up? Is there anything that might be happening? Are you aware of any possible conflicts that might have popped up? So little things like that, just habits that we've gotten into over the past 7 or 8 years to make sure that we are giving you guys the best experience possible when you walk into the Flower City Comic-Con. Also, like, we will never, two things, and Nico can talk about this too, because he's always checking in with us about guest announcements and whatnot. We are terrible at keeping secrets, right? So if we have a guest announcement, we are going to drop it immediately upon confirmation. We do not do half measure type stuff. And I'm just going to pull an arbitrary name out of the air, like we'll just say Mark Hamill for the fun of it.
You keep saying.
I keep saying Mark Hamill. Say if we knew we were talking to Mark Hamill, we would not discuss that with you because it's not set in stone, right? It's not, and we're not going to sit there and promise things that we can never deliver on. But if we turn around and everything goes into line, all the contracts are signed, everybody's in full agreement, everything's all squared away, then yeah, we're going to turn around and say, okay, yeah, Mark Hamill's coming, which that's all arbitrary. It's a dream thing for me. It's not actually happening.
Deanna's like, if we hit the Mega Millions or Powerball.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Mark Hamill has a tendency to
No, Jenny, don't take that one seriously. I was just using that name arbitrarily.
But has a tendency to show up in costume at Comic-Con.
He does.
Or at least at San Diego Comic-Con, and he
likes showing up at small to mid-sized cons unannounced.
Yes.
He'll just drop in. So even if he ever showed up at Flower City, he probably wouldn't even tell us he was there.
It wouldn't be until afterwards.
Yeah. By the way, I stopped in.
And this is where I was, and then you could take pictures, and we're
exactly.
So hint, Mark Hamill.
Yeah,
Mark Hamill, please.
I may have sent messages off to his Twitter on several occasions over the years. But no,
you're making him dinner.
I'd be happy to cook for him. That would be amazing. I would enjoy the hell out of that. I would like more voice actors for video games next year. That's a possibility, Sierra. We've talked about it. Here's the thing about voice actors. Here's one of those times where we're gonna take the curtain, we're gonna pull it back a little bit so you guys can see a peek behind the curtain. We love voice actors. I have never met a voice actor we've had a bad time with. We've enjoyed their company. Trina Nishimura, Tom Kane, Jim Cummings. Who else? We have Mike McFarlane, Charlie Schlatter.
I was going to say,
is a freaking god on earth. I love Charlie so much. You know, and we've had some great voice actors. Not all of the voice actors have been huge draws for ticket holders. Okay, like Trina, a lot of people knew who she was, but not a lot of people really came to see her, that kind of a thing. So that was a calculus that we had early on as a growing show, as a new, you know, an evolving show, where we're like, well, unfortunately, the risk factor is a little tight for us. So we kind of shied away from a lot of voice actors. But now that we're getting our footing, we're getting the tickets coming in, you know, people are coming to see us. They want to be a part of things. Charlie has this great idea. He got me in touch with this agent, Davina, and they're working on this project called VO to Go, voiceover to go. The gist of it is essentially you would be more than just a photo op. You would actually get time in a booth with your voice actor working on a script, and you would do a recording with your favorite voice actor. Now, this is, again, all nascent stuff. I think it's an absolutely sexy idea. So these are things we can start exploring in the future now that we've got our feet under us as FC3, and we're evolving and growing and doing more to bring the experience to you. Dan and I, when we first started talking about FC3 and Tanya was on board, we really wanted to liken this Comic-Con to like a Renaissance festival, where it's not just you walk in and you walk around and then you do a couple things and go home. You dive in, you become a part of things. There are activities, there are incidents, there are experiences, there are things that are going on that are expanding just the whole idea of walking in and being at a show. You want to be part of the show, and we want you to be part of the show. And those are the things that we're really, now that this traction has been developing over the past couple of years, now that we've kind of got a lot of things going on, and we really have our feet under us, this is where you're going to start seeing some stuff happen. Have I heard of POAP? I'm sorry, Michelle, I haven't. So if you can expand on that, that would be amazing. I'd appreciate that.
Melanie, your presence owned the show.
Yeah. We wanted
and those wings.
Yeah, and the wings own the show. So yeah, so there's a lot of things going on. We are always happy to hear your ideas. Can we use all of those ideas? Unfortunately, no. Sometimes it's not feasible for us to use those ideas. Like, you know, I'm seeing Bruce Campbell being mentioned. It depends on his availability, depends on his guarantee, depends on a lot of things. We may not be able to bring that person in, but you know, that's still a great suggestion. We're going to put it on the list and talk about it. Jenny mentions her daughter's name is Leah. That is fantastic. I love that.
Melanie's laughing at that. I said you did own the show.
Yeah. No, seriously, it was awesome. We absolutely loved it. So you are a part of it. One of the first slogans we batted around when we first came out was, "This show is for fans by fans." Right? We are fans ourselves. We are all volunteers. Every member of the board is a volunteer. You know, we do this because we love everything about this type of a thing, this fandom of it. And you are fans right along with us. So we put on a party for you, and we want you to be excited about it because this is a really kind of a big deal type of a thing. Michael would like to know, how about a Middle Georgia FC3 franchise show?
Are you running it? And are we bringing us in?
And you're going to bring us in, and we'll come in and be your guests.
Caitlin was talking about, love the idea.
Cosplay helping with mental health. Yeah.
And what she is talking about is a panel.
Geekify your mental health.
By Nicole Hassler. I think she's a doctor.
Yeah.
Saturday at 12:30 on the main stage.
That's going to be on the main stage.
So,
proof of attendance protocol. Okay.
Michael's like, sure.
What's a proof of attendance? Have I heard of
POAP?
Nope, I have not heard of a proof of attendance protocol. That sounds
I think we're cool. Googling something.
Yeah, we're going to Google that later. I promise that, Michelle. Thank you for bringing that up.
Yes.
I always like learning something new. I will admit before anybody else, there's a lot. I mean, none of us came into the convention business as event professionals. I mean, we brought in Anne when we adopted her, and she was a wedding planner, so we had an event professional, but none of us had that experience ahead of time. So everything over the past 8 years, we've learned through trial and error. sometimes a lot of error, but we've learned, and we're always happy to learn more. There might be times where you're like, well, have you guys ever heard of this thing? We have not, but now you've given us something to learn, and that's really cool, and we appreciate that.
She says it's a digital keepsake.
Digital keepsake. Okay, something to look into. We might not, obviously 5 days to go. We're probably not going to be able to pull that off for this year, but now it's something to look into for the 24 show. And so appreciate that, Michelle. That's very cool.
Dan, can you put a pin in that?
I'll put a pin in the phone.
Hey!
Pin.
Okay.
Ow! Do you see this abuse?
Oh, okay.
So,
40 minutes.
40 minutes? We've been at this for 40 minutes?
Because we've been getting a lot of good questions.
Yeah, we've been a ton of good questions, and we appreciate you guys for that. For those of you who are joining us for the first time,
for the rest of the week because
right.
we need to.
Nerd World News is typically on a weekly basis. We're usually here Monday nights. It's going to start evolving a little bit. We're going to take a break for a couple of weeks after the convention so we can kind of get our feet under us again. And
maybe get some sleep.
And so Nerd World News will be back. We're not sure exactly what it's going to look like. It might be the same old thing. It might be something different. It might be some different faces. I've got a few ideas for things that I want to do, and now this one wants to get back into podcasting. So that should be interesting.
We got to tackle Billy.
We got to tackle Billy and have some proper talks and sit downs and whatnot. And maybe we should start doing things with TikTok a little bit more aggressively and YouTube channels and things like that.
Oh, yeah. We were supposed to do more TikTok videos.
We were.
Yes.
We really did not. We dropped the ball on that.
But, we
have lives. We're busy. We all have day jobs. And it's not it, unfortunately.
Just a reminder for those that are coming in cosplay, no fake blood.
No fake blood at
Nothing.
all. No.
And if you're going to fix your makeup and your costume and things like that, we're asking people to go to the cosplay changing room to do all that and not crowd the main bathrooms.
40 minutes of Nerd World News. That's amazing.
New faces, but I like your faces. Or real blood.
Or real blood. Yes. Yeah, no real blood. Keep your real blood to yourself, please.
Yes.
Do not share the real blood.
And
that's a good point.
Remember, people in cosplay, we are family friendly. So be a little modest in clothing.
I'll say it. Keep your butt cheeks to yourself.
We do have boob tape, and we will be taping things.
And duct tape, and we're not afraid to use it.
And clothing tape that will tape the clothes together, like whatever.
Yeah.
So we have that because no.
Yeah. So that's the thing. All right. So that's good. That's enough. I think you guys have seen enough of us for the next few minutes. I'm tired. I think it's
the meat.
Lightweight. All right. So we're going to finish this off as we normally do. You guys have a great week. Have a safe week. And we're going to see you this weekend. Before next week. We're going to see you this weekend. 5 days to go.
5 days to go.
All right. And for all the new folks that are with us for the first time, here's Paul. I got to go now. Bye-bye.